Hi, Muddy. Bug.
Hey, give me those. I got KDKA on here. KDKA.
What's KDKA?
Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh on here.
He's got Pittsburgh.
So what's so special about Pittsburgh?
You got bugs in the head. That's what you got.
Remember Dimples? We rode a load of alky through Pittsburgh for Waxy. Who needs Pittsburgh?
We want a car.
For what?
For a contract.
For a hit?
Yeah.
For Lucky?
Yeah.
For when?
For tomorrow. We want the heat now.
Yeah. I gotta get the feel.
Where will you dump it?
Well, the action will be on Suffolk Street.
Shut up.
Take the Pierce Arrow. I'll make it out to Arnold Bloomfield, traveling salesman.
From Pittsburgh.
That'll be 5 clams a day, a C-note right now. You sign there.
You signed there.
Orchard, 500. Let me talk with Ruditsky.
New York, the 20s. That strange and nightmarish time when the mobs left their prints on the guns, the victims, the times, and even on the language. Yes, they left their prints on the victims, the times, and perverted the language. Well, most of these mob characters were somewhat lacking in imagination, so they stayed pretty close to formula. Formula, execute the contract. The deal for a murder. Hit, the contract has been fulfilled. Participants, fingerman, cases, wheelman, triggerman, and always the hot car. Sometimes the hot car was stolen, but more often it was rented from an agency and then dumped after the hit. Muddy Kasoff ran a small car rental agency on Houston Street. He cooperated with the mobs through fear. We knew it. He also cooperated with us. Muddy'd never say much on the phone, just meet, usual place. That meant Schmolke's Palm Garden Restaurant. My name is Barney Ruditsky, Gangster Squad, Police Department, City of New York. My partner was supposed to meet me at Schmolke's at 7 that night. Muddy didn't show.
Been here a half hour.
I was held up on the Oswald squeal.
Oh. Wrap it up?
Yeah, admission. Said he'd be here 7 o'clock.
He give you an idea of the rumble?
Said might be some action tomorrow on Suffolk Street. Max, you, Orchard 6616. Please. Oh, watch it. Well, let's go.
Yeah?
Where's Muddy?
I don't know. I ain't seen him since he left here this afternoon.
Hasn't called in?
He ain't called in.
Any car rentals go out today?
I don't know, not since I came in on 4 o'clock.
You see Muddy leave?
Around 5.
Anybody with him?
Nope, he just took off. What's the matter, huh? What's the matter?
Take it easy, Buster. Take it easy. Dummy up. Max, car rental this morning. Pierce Arrow, license U75.
Arnold Bloomfield, Pittsburgh. Traveling salesman. What do you think Arnold Bloomfield, traveling salesman, is selling, huh, Barney?
Maybe we'll find out on Suffolk Street tomorrow. Let's check Mrs. Kasoff.
Hey, Barney.
Yeah?
Hey, I got KDKA, Pittsburgh.
Well, great. If they know Arnold Bloomfield, ask him if they know what he's selling.
You sure he don't call? No, I'm waiting since 7:30 already. I'm waiting. I'm telling you, not a word. That man is impossible, and I'm worried sick, and when I see him, I'm gonna let him have it. Oh, wait, I hear. He's here already. All right, I'll call you. Well, it's about time you got here. I've been talking to your mother. She's waiting. Everything's getting cold. What?
Hello, Mr. Kasoff.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Not a thing.
I mean, is there something wrong?
No. What? Something worrying you?
Worry? No. I'm waiting for Muddy, and I don't hear from him.
Well, when did you last talk to him?
This morning he called me.
From the office?
Yeah, the office.
It's the last time you talked to him?
Yeah, this morning. Oh, no, he called again this afternoon.
Oh, what time was that?
Maybe 1. Yeah, 1:30.
What do you have to say?
Well, he said he'd be a little bit late.
Late for what?
For dinner. We were supposed to go by his mother's house for dinner, you know, Friday night for dinner.
Oh, of course, yes. Did he say why he expected to be a little late?
No, only some business. He said, I don't know, an appointment at 7, and he said he'd come right home. Now it's already almost 9:30, and I don't hear from him. Tell me there is something wrong.
No. He probably, just got tied up a little someplace, and he'll be along. Well, as soon as he does get home, would you ask him to call me, please? Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks, Miss Kasoff. Good night.
Good night.
The night passed without any word from Muddy Kasoff. Early in the morning, we pulled up near the Milano Pizzeria. I had a hunch that if there was any action slated, it would start or finish at Milano's Pizzeria. Monk Milano came out of his joint, looked up and down Suffolk Street, a proud owner taking inventory of his territory. He waved hello. It was his last performance. Discretion is the better part of valor. And even if Max and I didn't care for our own hides, we couldn't forget the possibility of some innocent people collecting the lead that was intended for us. We'd lost the triggermen for the moment.
And it ain't good enough for that man. It ain't good enough. A good home, a good wife, a nice business. No, he gotta have to do with gangsters.
Selma, all right, Selma.
Sure, all right, Selma. Sure, you can sit there and tell me, all right, Selma. You ain't his wife.
I'm his brother, no? Don't you think I got feelings, too?
So where were your feelings when I came to you and I told you how Muddy was getting mixed up with gangsters, with police? Where were your feelings?
Mrs. Kasoff, will you listen?
You too. It's you. It's your fault. You encouraged him to mix up.
I don't see that, Selma. Muddy's not a child. He knows.
Muddy don't know how to wipe his nose. And stop eating already the herring. Did you ever see such a man? His only brother's missing, and he sits there stuffing his face.
All right, that's enough, both of you now. Knock it off. Doing everything we can. Now, that's enough. Jack, come on, tell us again.
I told you.
All right, tell us again. Everything you heard.
Selma called me. Where's Muddy, she asks. Muddy? Ain't he here, I said. He ain't home all day, she says.
All day, don't come, don't call.
I asked, did she call the office?
Yeah, I said. I called his mother's house. I called the office. I called all over where he goes.
But nobody says they seen Muddy.
Then the phone call came.
Then the phone call.
Did you recognize the voice?
Oh, man, I don't know. He says, we got Muddy. You want him back? You give us $25,000.
Jack, go on.
So I said, where are we going to get $25,000? And this man on the phone, he says, get it, that's all.
Get it, you hear? They take Muddy.
Then he hung up.
Said he'd call back. Call me again in 2 hours. Said he would.
Okay. Hello? No, this is Muddy's uncle, Sam. Yes, Jack called me, told me about it. Mm-hmm. Tell me, what do you think we're going to get that kind of... Hello? No, wait, please, don't hang up. I'm sorry, we want to do business. Sure. We managed to get $17,000. Mm-hmm. Well, Jack got a hold of 6, my partner couple. I know you don't care where we got it. But the point is that, oh, you do? Eh? Sure, anything you say. Right, exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah, I got it. Right, hello, thank you, hello. Hello? They'll settle for the 17,000.
What are we gonna settle? What
Jeez, I didn't make the voice, but I'll bet it's one of those trigger men that did the job on Milano this morning.
You want to make contact, huh?
Yeah, put the money in a paper bag, give it to a cabbie. Tell him to wait on the corner of 11th Avenue, 51st Street.
But where are we gonna get the 17,000?
Give me a bag and some newspapers, scissors, you know. Max, get over to Moishy's, borrow a cab, get yourself a hack badge, come right back here. You'll drive the cab.
Right.
All right, scissors. We'll cut this into money size, you know?
I'm coming! Again! He's eating!
I'm eating everything because I'm nervous.
This was their party, so we waited. Northwest corner, 51st Street and 11th Avenue. I wouldn't have bought Muddy's life for 8 cents. But we might get a chance to grab the trigger men. Max was an impatient hacky. But then again, I wasn't exactly relaxed myself. No definite approach was made. We gave it almost an hour and a half. And nobody called back since we left?
No, nobody.
He's dead. I know Muddy's dead.
Selma, please.
What's the use? He didn't come.
No, I wouldn't worry about it, Mrs. Kasoff.
Could be maybe they knew you were police.
Could be 100 reasons why they didn't make contact.
They'll call back.
Yeah, they got the money itch. I got a feeling they'll call back. Look, I need 3 questions.
Questions? What kind of questions?
Well, that only Muddy could answer.
Questions?
I haven't got much time. They may call back any minute.
I know. The maiden name of Muddy's first wife.
All right?
Why do you have to bring her into this?
Selma, please. Balin. Her name was Balin.
Good. Now 2 more.
2 more. My mother's first name. These gangsters wouldn't know that. Her first name, Rachel.
Good. Come on, hurry up. 1 more.
What was Muddy and me fighting about last week? We was fighting about his first wife.
Hello. Yeah, this Sam again. What? No, I swear. No, there's no police there. We don't want the police. No, we just want to get Marty back again. Listen, don't you understand? Well, I got a little more money, $3,700. Yes, I'll put it with the 17,000. Yeah, well, I'll give you a note for the rest, every cent. Sure, but as a little favor, maybe you could bring Muddy to the telephone. I'll say hello to him and, you... What? Oh. Yeah, I understand. Well, so suppose I give you a couple of questions. You ask Muddy the answers, and then you come back, call me right here, give me the answers, huh? Yeah, then I send the money right away. First, what was Muddy's first wife's maiden name? Second, what was his mother's first name? Hello? Hello? The bidding on Muddy's life was down to 4 cents. A couple of days later, Muddy's body was found. It had been delivered to a graveyard, but they hadn't taken the trouble to bury it. They draped him across the tombstone like he was a pigeon. They got their message across. We ran the investigation from the Monk Milano end. If we could put the arm on the triggers who cut Milano down, we'd have the killers of Muddy Kasoff. A week went by, no development. And we began to feel the case falling apart in our hands.
Barney.
Hello, Mrs. Kasoff. Come on in. How you feeling?
How am I feeling? How does a woman lives with a man so many years? He's to go to work one morning just like every other morning, and then...
Yeah, I know. It's rough, some.
Yeah, Barney, it's rough. Did you find anything yet?
No, but we figured it must be tied in with the Milano killing, you know, where it got back to the Triggers or whoever gave him the contract that Muddy was, well, you know.
Yeah, I know. But the money, I mean, it was like a kidnapping. I mean, if they was gonna kill Muddy for that, why was they trying to get the money?
Well, they got their orders to take Muddy, and well, probably figured they'd make a little score for themselves on the side, you know, hit the family for a few bucks.
Then Muddy never had a chance, did he?
No, son. Muddy never had a chance.
Well, listen, they sent over to the house from the morgue. They sent over to the house Muddy's clothes. It was terrible, but it was Muddy's vest. Barney, you remember how Muddy used to smoke all day and all night, one after another, like a chimney, those cigars?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, they was called El Flora. He would only smoke El Flora, remember?
Yeah.
Well, when I went through the pockets in the vest, I found cigar bands. Not El Flora, some cheap 5-cent cigar bands. Muddy never saved cigar bands. So why would he put it in the pockets, in different pockets in the vest cigar bands? Go ahead, look. I didn't touch him. I left him exactly like I found him.
Two, 1, 3, 2.
It means something, huh? I don't know. When I found him like that, I got the feeling that Muddy was trying to say something to me, that he was trying to talk to me.
Turcos. Muddy had never smoked these cheap pieces of rope unless he couldn't get his own brand.
Yeah, but that's his vest.
Maybe the boys, while they were holding him, give him some of their own cigars to smoke.
Yeah, well, why do you save the bands?
And why? Why would he put him in the pockets?
2, 1, 3, 2. 21 East or West 32nd Street. Barney Ruditsky.
Yes, sir.
Who had the duty here on Friday? That was the 14th.
Me. I was on duty.
You sure?
Well, sure, I'm sure. I'm always on duty, 7 days a week. Do you know what they pay me in this
Yeah,
place?
look, let me see the register for the 14th. Mr. and Mrs., it says here, Andrew C. Eccles, Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Thomas Kelly Newark, Mary Kamen, Baltimore. Tom and Jerry Rose, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they said they was brothers.
Pittsburgh. Weren't we talking about, didn't we say something about Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, wasn't it, Tom?
Oh, yeah, that time in Muddy's office. I was fooling his radio, KDK Pittsburgh.
That's right, the Pierce Arrow. Arnold Bloomfield, Pittsburgh.
Traveling salesman.
Sure. You remember these two guys, Tom and Jerry Rose?
Yeah, I remember.
They have a visitor?
Yeah, a drunk. They registered, went out, and came back with a drunk dragging between them.
Took them upstairs?
Yeah, for all night. Next day, the guy is still loaded when they take him out.
Did you recognize these two guys if you saw them again?
Sure, I got a wonderful memory for faces. One guy was a blonde, and he had sort of...
never mind. What time you get off duty?
3 o'clock.
All right, when your relief gets here, come on down to headquarters, 240 Center Street.
What for?
To look at some pictures.
No, I don't know nobody on this page. No. Hey, that's one of them.
Marty Lewis.
Yeah, he used to run with Dimples Rourke.
And that's the other one.
Dimples.
Muddy Lewis and Dimples Rourke, freelance triggers for hire. Extremely dangerous. The kind of hoods police bulletins refer to when they read, use caution when approaching. We ran a check on them through the Bureau of Criminal Information. Got Rourke's last known address.
Get Dimples. Get him. No, don't shoot, don't shoot. Look, I don't know nothing about Monk Milano. I swear, I had nothing to do with it. You can't make me on that one.
You're right, Muddy. Without Muddy Kasoff, we can't hang the Milano rap on you. But that's all right. You'll burn just as easily for Kasoff.
Kasoff? I don't even know Kasoff.
Oh, Muddy, you're stupid. Don't you know once a man's an informer, he never stops being an informer, not even after he's dead? Turcos. Take it. Notify all concerned.